Welcome to the Preparedness Therapist channel, where we try to help you prepare right now for the hard times that are coming. We focus on the psychology and social psychology of preparedness. Right now I want to talk about something that we don't often hear a lot about, and it's an uncomfortable subject, and that is survival-driven crime. When everything hits the fan, we're going to find ourselves in a position where we have to provide for ourselves and our families, our loved ones, our community, and we're not going to have everything we need. Because of that, we're going to try to find that other places, and we're going to see that other people have that stuff, what we need. And it's going to drive a lot of law-abiding citizens of today to be criminals tomorrow. Now, criminal is a loose term. We're not going to get into that. But basically, somebody's going to have something. We're going to want it. We're going to go in and try to take it. Are we going to do bodily harm to them? Are we going to try to be sneaky and take it? Are we going to infiltrate them and try to take that? Are we going to join forces with them? If there's not enough, what's going to happen? We just need to be prepared psychologically for when the shiz hits the fan, that we are going to find ourselves with some value conflicts. And what are we going to do? I'm not here to tell you what the right answer is, but I am here to tell you that this is something that's going to happen, and it's uncomfortable to think about, but we need to think about it. There are going to be some good people who are very desperate about getting their needs met, mostly their physiological needs, food and water, medicines, and to what extent are they going to go to that? What extent will you go? See, I'm assuming you're a good person watching this, and where will you draw your lines? There's going to be a black market. Are we all of a sudden going to, we can't go take it from somebody, but will we buy it or barter or trade with someone to get what we need on the black market? Because they've gone and taken it away from somebody, maybe injured or killed somebody, or taken it and somebody needed it and they didn't have it, so they died, but we bought it on the black market so that we could have us or our family members live. What is our value about that? What are we thinking about that? There's going to be a lot of violence. That's pretty much a given, or there's going to be some violence. And how do we feel about that? Being a Christian, I believe what Christ said, turn the other cheek. How far do we take that? Do I want to turn the other cheek when I see my wife getting beat up or accosted, or one of my children? There's going to be kidnappings that happen, or could be. How far are we going to go? Some people, I really know some people who say that they don't feel like they could step in, and others would step in if they even anticipate anything like that happening. And so there's folks that fall all over the scale on that. Last thing I want to address with this is there's going to be, it's going to throw us off. We're going to see how resilient we really are when the shiz hits the fan. Are we going to give up? Are we going to become depressed? Are we going to, they say you can live, 3 minutes without air, 3 days without water, and 3 weeks without food, and there's something else in there. I propose to you that we can only live less than a second without the psychology and will to survive. Once we decide to give up, then we're gone. Our body might keep living a little bit longer, but I think the most important aspect of survival is the mental and emotional aspect. Because we are good, human beings are good at adapting. So, all right, that's our discussion about survival-driven crime. Something for you to think about. I encourage you to consider where you're at, what your values are. Talk with your group about that, whether it's your family or others. And subscribe to the Preparedness Therapist channel. Thank you.